Let's talk the law of detachment. Spiritual lessons part 2.
'Cause I ain't leaving alone. Feel like I could be honest, babe. We both know that we're grown. That's why I wanna know, how many drinks would it take you to be with me? Yeah, you look good and I got money, but I don't wanna waste my.
Hi, welcome to my bubble where we do a little bit of adulting, a little bit of healing, and a little bit of creating. We're talking healing today, okay? The law of detachment, let's talk about it. Because along my path to learn / develop / practice patience, I've learned there's an element of detachment, in that. And I've had to practice and learn and adapt to the law of detachment. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it because I think it's important, regardless of what your life looks like, The law of detachment in a spiritual context is about releasing attachments to outcomes, expectations, and control, allowing for greater flow and peace in life. Right? The law of detachment is one of the 7 spiritual laws of success. Among the law of karma, the law of dharma, the law of intention and desire, the law of giving, the 7 spiritual laws of success. But let's talk about it, okay? That's what the law of detachment is. If you didn't know, now you know. If you did know, period. What's up, tribe? So let's get into it. The law of detachment and how it has been playing into my life, which is crazy because I just shifted out of like the mid to like the mid to late 20s, and it's like, wow, my life does look like what I thought, wanted, hoped, and dreamed it would look like. Which, amen to that. Per blessed and highly favored, okay? Ashe. It doesn't feel how I thought it would. So the law of detachment there. But I feel like I'm doing a good job. But here's how it's been playing. And this is, I say that to say, and I haven't even hit my Saturn return yet. Like, damn, I'm coming up on my Saturn return and I'm just hitting, or this is just the law of detachment. Like, okay, what's the Saturn return gonna hit me with, So, the way the law of detachment has proven its alignment in my life, right, is, me having to change my money mindset for a variety of different reasons. And the money mantras, you gotta get, just like the affirmations, you gotta get into the money mantras. Money flows to me like water. Money flows to me abundantly. Money sticks to me like glue. Okay, money loves to land in my bank account. Money comes from all around the world just to land in my bank account. I get paid just to exist. Money mantras. Money flows to me like water. And I've always said I wanted to have multiple streams of income, and it's working out. It's going that way. My different business ventures and like different just resources that I have been looking for are now just all popping up and aligning perfectly, just like how Primerica popped up out of nowhere. And it's like, if you know, holla at me. If you think you know, holla at me anyway, and let's see if you really know. If you don't know, then you're meeting Naori, but like Money Mac will talk business to you, okay? Like, we can talk contracts, we can talk investment accounts, we can talk trusts, we can talk real estate, we can talk whatever you want to talk about. Like, we can talk travel, we can talk whatever you want to talk about. Holla at me. So yeah, everything's just aligning perfectly there too. And it's like, one of the other things / manifestations that I called into my life was my soul tribe. Like I called out for my soul tribe and I called out for like minds because I just felt like, is it just me? Like, it can't be just me. It can't be just me. Like, I'm trying my hardest to do this and trying my hardest to do this and trying my hardest to do this. And it's like, I see other people like me. I see other black women. I see other new adults. I see other, you know, transplant black women, you know, like, I see them, but like, they live different lives than I live. So, the law of detachment. I call my soul tribe, and now I'm receiving. They're coming to me. They're popping up. They're coming to me. So yeah, I called out to my soul tribe, and they're coming to me. If you have I shown y'all my jellyfish? I got my jellyfish back. I don't remember if I ever told y'all or showed y'all. I got my jellyfish back. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Black women in STEM, because my help person was a Black woman in STEM. And she was like, okay, I can see her a little bit tech savvy. And I was like, I mean, I know a little bit of something about something. Just not enough to fix what I messed up. But yeah, I called out to my soul tribe, and they're popping up. They're showing through. They're showing out for me. And I'm so excited. They're showing up in business ways and in money ways. And it's like, but yeah, business and just those ventures and just the other people who see the vision and who have the dream, and then just personal and like support and family, you know. My tribe is showing up for me, and I just feel so supported, you know. Now I'm translating it to this. Join the stars. Hello? Yeah, and then the other thing in terms of like balance and having fun and the law of detachment for me, I've just been finding things. Like, since I've gotten back into reading, I'm finding Black authors on Twitter. I'm finding like genres that I want to tap into and books that I want to tap into. Just different activities and interests that I can do, you know? So it's like Spiritual Lessons Phase 2. I say Phase 2. If you haven't seen Phase 1, go watch that. Because when I tell you this channel is 1/3 healing, I'm a yapper, but I'm talking about some shit, okay? Phase 2, okay. I was listening to affirmations this morning. You know, it was one that really stuck with me. My faith is stronger than my doubt. Fire. As I'm taking steps, as I'm moving through life, as when doubt comes up, like my faith, move out of the way. My faith is stronger than my doubt. Release resistance and welcome alignment. You know, meaning what? Delays are divine redirections. You know, if you saw part 1, divine timing. Hello. But yeah, in the context and in the realm of divine timing, release resistance. That's controlling the masculine. And welcoming alignment, receiving the feminine, you know? Everything happens for you, not to you. Delays are just divine realignments. Next one. I let go of how, and I trust in when. Which is interesting because I've had to let go of when as well. That one was interesting for me. This one, I trust what I feel more. No, what? I trust what I feel. No, I trust what I think more than what I feel. What? I have feel twice. I don't remember what it was. I trust what I feel more than what I think. Yeah, I trust what I feel more than what I think. again, balance with that in the feminine. But yeah, if you've seen phase 1 in Spiritual Lessons, volume 1, and you remember me talking about divine timing, I was in a business meeting, and my coach said something. My coach said something that just struck my spirit. It just it just plucked my soul. She said every challenge is a call to a blessing. Meaning what? As I'm making my decisions, as I'm making my moves, every step is leading me somewhere better. The breakup, the separation, the isolation, the multiple income streams, the ideas, the inspirations, the resources, the offerings. Every step is leading me somewhere better. Divine timing. Okay? I was just watching Mo, and she said something about like divine timing isn't real. Like it's all in your timing. Like you make that shit happen, bro. Like tap into big dog. Like tap into who you are type shit and like make that shit happen. So I'm gonna balance that out because like now 26 is about, weaving together. I'm top dog. It just is what it is with the feminine and wanting to be a mom type shit, So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, and the other thing in relation to if you saw phase 1, I was saying something along the lines of like your reality is a reflection of you, right? So one of the other affirmations that I heard this morning was my energy creates my reality and I choose peace. Okay? I choose peace. Sometimes I'll be wanting to choose violence, especially since it's Gemini season. I'll be wanting to choose violence. Or I am more prone to choosing violence. But a lot of the time people be deserving it and I'm just keep it a stack. I don't keep it a thou wow. So it's ugly. Just a tad. Yeah, my energy creates my reality and I choose peace. And I feel like thus far, what you think? I think it's proven to be that. So the law of detachment is an interesting thing. And considering, I don't know how separating those two, because like I said, I've had to learn that while learning patience. Detachment is the only way I've been able to make it make sense. Like the same way I feel about like spirituality and astrology and the universe and different planets and different beings and life forms and whatever. Like I'm not ignorant enough to believe that human beings understand everything that there is to understand. Like some things are beyond our explanation, beyond our not processing, but like conception, whatever the word is. Like God, like that concept that we don't. That's why there's varying opinions and blah blah blah. Why did I take it there? Where was I going with that? The same way I look at detachment. That's how I had to make it make sense of like, you're just not supposed to know how, bro. Like you're just not supposed to know when. Like I said, I had an interesting thing with I let go of how and trust in when. Like I had to let go of when. I trust in when. When is it gonna happen? When it's supposed to happen. When it's meant for it to happen. When I've earned it, but like when it's meant for it to happen. And now it's my turn. So yeah, detachment has been interesting. I'm tapping into that now. It's summertime. I'm earning my leisure though, so outside of the last activity that we're gonna do at the end of June, which I know I'm late, don't be mad at me, life be lifing. but I'm back. I'm tapped in. I redid my productivity schedule, so I'm trying new things, but I'm still like bouncing around and whatever. So, you know, I'm flow like water, baby. I'm moving. I'm getting things done. I'm checking things off the list. That's the point. But yeah, do you practice the law of detachment? How did you learn the law of detachment? Talk to me in the comments. Is it just me? I'm a newcomer here, so teach me some things. Talk to me. Leave a comment down below. Other than that, if you made it to the end of this video and you don't know me, hi. My name's Naori. Stick around, you love it here. Duh. Embrace being a star. Subscribe. Follow on my socials. Instagram is the visual of it all. Twitter is my true self. Snapchat is my intrusive thoughts. Do with that what you will. Yeah, like I said, we have one activity at the end of June. Gemini Puff and Paint. Very excited. They just sent out the menus and things. They have infused food and infused drinks. And you can get a goodie bag and things. So we'll get back to that. But yeah, other than that, month 1 of Earning My Leisure, I'm not following the system. I've ordered out 3-4 times. This will all make sense in a year from now. But month 1 and 2 is mindset work, so you know I'm pacing myself. I'm giving myself grace here. But yeah. Other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.